Hi, friends. Hi, people from all over the world, wherever you are. Before I start, I want to say that the views and opinions of Will Taylor don't necessarily represent those of the person I'm about to talk about, who is one of the most brilliant musicians in Austin, who's a treasure, John Pointer. I went to see John Pointer tonight. I walked into this great club that was put together by a true music lover. Where are all the music listeners and lovers of Austin, I ask. I walk in, and I see John Pointer tuning his cello up on stage. The stage was filled with all of his instruments. I could feel the anticipation in the room. People were talking and texting and taking pictures. John Pointer took the stage, and the talking continued. And it continued. And I thought to myself, here is a musician playing a solo show, his first solo show in over a year. And I was saddened because the talking continued around me. And I thought, here's a gentleman that deserves to be listened to, that had been planning this show for weeks and months. Brilliant musician who can do so much, play the guitar in a way that very few can play, his own style, sing. He's a one-man orchestra. Plays the cello, does the beatboxing. Wonderful connecting musician. He's reaching out to this audience, and I could not really connect to his music how I wanted to because of all the talking. I was so saddened, and I think it's shameful that I can understand if there was a loud band playing with drums and bass and it was blasting loud and you were talking over to the person screaming in their ear, but this was a solo musician, just himself and the guitar, putting himself out there, the vulnerability of it, something to me that pulls me in to the performance is that vulnerability. It was shattered by the talking. Does anybody think that's appropriate? I'm just curious. I know that if you hear some talking, that subconsciously, maybe all of us have been there. We start talking too, because it's a group herd mentality. But I invite all of you, if you're out seeing a brilliant musician, even an average musician, even who knows what the definition of that is, but do we really need to be doing that at a club? I mean, I'm curious. Is it appropriate? Comment below. What am I missing out on in this live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas? What am I missing? What do I not get? I had to leave because it was just too sad, and I couldn't connect with this performance. So I love the club. They had great lights, great sound, but I was very saddened by it. And I don't want to be negative, but sometimes I got to speak out. Guys, what's going on? Why is there so much talking at a beautiful solo performance by John Pointer? Check out John Pointer's music. Go support what he has. He cares about musicians in Austin. He started Patronism.com many years ago. He's put his heart and soul into not only his music, but in helping others. He deserves to be listened to. He deserves to have a rapt audience, a rapt attention. He deserves to have the respect of listeners, people that want to come and listen to music. I mean, it's one thing to be texting and taking pictures, but talking loudly? Am I being too harsh? What do you think? Tell me below. All right. Hope to see you guys out there. I'm not saying that a little bit of whispering and a little bit of talking is okay, but loud talking and a third of the audience just chattering on away while there's a sensitive performance going on? Really? Okay. Maybe I just don't get it. See you at the next show. Stringsattached.org. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell me what you think. Correct me. Thanks a lot.